6 assets you can start with under $500. The idea that you need a lot of money to start building assets is one of the biggest lies keeping people broke. Here are 6 real assets you can start building today with less than $500 total. Save this video. Asset 1. Your first index fund position. Most major brokerages, including Fidelity, Schwab, and Vanguard in the US, and their equivalents in other countries, let you open an account with zero minimum balance and buy fractional shares for as little as $1. $500 in a total market index fund is a real asset. It will grow, it will pay dividends. It is the first brick in what can become a lifelong wealth-building portfolio. Asset 2. A high-yield savings account earning real interest. $500 moved from a traditional savings account paying almost nothing to a high-yield account paying 4 to 5% starts earning immediately. This is not going to make you rich, but it is going to teach you that money can earn money without your active labor. That single lesson is worth more than the interest. Asset 3. A first paid course or book in a high-value skill. $200 invested in learning sales, negotiation, copywriting, or a technical skill can pay back 10 to 100 times over your career. The wealthy invest in knowledge before they invest in stocks. Your own skills are the asset that produces every other asset you will ever own. Asset 4 is the one people underestimate the most. Asset 4. A domain name and a starting digital presence. For under $50, you can own a domain name and start a professional online presence in a specific niche. This is an asset that appreciates as your reputation grows. Personal brands that were seeded 10 years ago with almost no money are now worth hundreds of thousands or millions to their owners. You are not too late to start. But every year you wait is a year of compounding you cannot get back. Asset 5. A small dividend stock position. Some dividend-paying stocks trade for under $50 per share. Realty Income, for example, has paid monthly dividends to shareholders for decades. Buying even 10 shares creates a real monthly income stream. Small, yes, but real. And that first monthly dividend payment landing in your account rewires how you think about money forever. Asset 6. A starter emergency fund. $500 in a dedicated emergency account is not an investment in the traditional sense, but it is an asset in the most practical sense. It is the difference between every crisis is a catastrophe and I can handle this. That psychological asset is what enables every other asset you build later. Without it, the first real emergency destroys whatever else you have built. Here is the deeper truth. Most people spend $500 per month on things that produce nothing. Restaurant meals, convenience purchases, subscriptions they forgot, small upgrades that do not improve their lives. That same $500, deployed once toward any of the 6 assets above, starts a compounding process that plays out over decades. The math of compounding does not care about how much you started with. It cares about whether you started. The wealthy did not begin with large sums. They began with small amounts, deployed consistently, into assets that grew. Then they used the growth to buy more assets. 20 years of this behavior produces wealth. 20 years of the opposite behavior produces exactly where most people find themselves at 45, wondering how everyone else got ahead. $500 is enough to start. What you do with it in the next 30 days matters more than what you plan to do with millions later. Save this video and follow for more. Tell me in the comments which of these 6 you are going to start this week.